What is going on, guys? BCD here, and today I just wanted to give you my thoughts on Destiny 2 and why I feel like um, it's more of the same. I don't want to say that without giving it its first tryout. I'm played a beta, of course, but when I was watching it, I did get remnants of more of the same. I'm going to give you my reasons why. I'm not saying I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm saying that it's more of the same. I'm saying that I didn't see much variation in order for me to feel as if it's taking that leap that it needs to. I know that they're going to refine things, and Destiny, to be honest, in my opinion, only needed to refine things from the get-go. They did not need to rebuild the formula, but when I was looking at it, have not played it yet, of course, but as I was looking at it, I came across a few things that I did not feel were necessarily the best. I didn't feel like they were really going to push the envelope with this one. I definitely don't agree with the 30 frames per second for the PS4 Pro. I'm disappointed because they do have a partnership with Sony. I would gladly switch to Xbox. I don't play PC, of course. I wish they would do that with the Scorpio. If they do it, it's going to be really a tug of war type thing, because I really want to play at 60 competitively, and I don't want to play at 30 frames per second. I just don't. I mean, it's the same. It's just different, okay? I don't want to get a PC to play that game either. I don't want to get into that community. I would rather stay on the PlayStation community or switch over to a different system. I know Battle.net will run that game well. I know that it will be a great service, but they don't. I think they just stated that they do not have dedicated servers for that. And I don't know. Like, really, I really wish it was fucking 60 frames per second. I really am upset at that, and I feel like I wanted to just talk about it, get your guys' opinion, of course, and basically explain why I feel that way and why I think it's not good for the game in general, how they splitting up the community like that. They got 60 frames one place, but not others. Of course, it's nice to keep the inclusion of everyone and like the PC players as well. But they're going to tear that game apart, and we're going to still suck at it because we're playing at 30 frames per second. And I feel like I need to go play on PC now just so I can be competitive. It's just like Overwatch, but at the same time, if I'm getting the same experience but I'm using a controller, I'm okay with that. I'm not getting the same experience. I'm getting a different experience, and I'm playing with a controller. So it's kind of gonna be like Gears when they do that Xbox versus the PC thing, and they just get wrecked because you're on a totally different playing field now. So I get it, but I don't. I feel like they kind of screwed the pooch on that one. I was like, y'all didn't really think that through. Y'all really dividing the community, but you're also expanding. Do I care about the expansion? No, because obviously I'm not a PC player. But I know all you PC fans out there are going to love this, and you're going to keep it. I'm going to keep it straight up how I feel about it. I think it sucks. I think it's kind of a division type thing, and I feel like it's going to make it that much easier. I mean, if you suck, you suck. But if you're playing on a different playing field, it's kind of different. And I get when people just are bad at games, but you have a better advantage of getting better at this game. You have unlocked frame rates, and it can run smoother on your screen. You already got an advantage with the mouse and keyboard, but it's just I don't want to have to go to PC to play that game to its best of my ability. I would rather have that experience on the console. And of course, I'm getting a Scorpio. I'm not sure if I'm going to pay. I will never pay for a game twice. I don't know why anyone would do that unless they really that was their game of the year, or that's the game that they're going to be using to make money. I can feel like if it was like one of these community leaders or something like that, people that really stream this game, I can see playing it on multiple platforms. But I'm going to pick one, and I'm like a normal person. and I'm gonna try to have a good time with it. I feel like it is still some more of the same with a little twist. I feel like I'm not gonna judge them harshly as of right now. The 4 players rather than the 6 is a well welcomed addition. I hated Crucible for that same reasons. I thought it was all just chaos. It was never controlled. They feel like they're doing a lot of rebalancing. They're pushing for an Overwatch feel with the shields and the heal points. I guess whatever. I mean, if they okay with it, I guess I'm okay with it. I feel like Destiny is a game that can evolve into a better spot than what was shown. So as long as I feel like they refined everything and I feel like they really gave me something to explore, they didn't show that much off. And I was looking at the map and I was like, okay, biggest one we've seen. When people use those type of words, it's kind of misleading, you know. And Destiny has a track record for being misleading. If you look back to the first opening, you would know that it was really misleading. So it's worrying me, but of course I'm still gonna play it. I put way too many hours to the first one not to even pick up the game, but I feel like I just wanted to talk about it, explain some of the things that's going through my mind. I'm not on the hype train, but of course I'm real ready to deep dive into the Crucible, play some more of that. I really want 60 frames. Don't think I'm gonna get that. Whatever. I feel like I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch over to if the Scorpio is able to do so. I think I'm gonna switch and play that game on that system just for that time being. I like the exclusivity of everything that the PlayStation offers. I feel like with the some of those exotics were really special when they first came out, and Xbox players did not have that. This is the first game I can say that made me want to really think about picking up a whole different system or actually getting on a PC, because I'm like, you're hindering me right now. You're hindering me, Bungie, and I feel like it's rude. I feel like I shouldn't have to go through these mind games with you. You should just give me the 60 frames. I really don't care for the 4K. You could do 1080p, 60 frames. I'd be like, great. I don't care, because upscaling will be okay. It's probably not even going to hit really 40. It's probably going to be like a checkerboard type thing. So I'm like, I don't care about the 4K. Just give me. And they said, I understand. They said it was a CPU hindrance. It did not look too hot. Maybe I wasn't in the moment. I was just looking. I mean, YouTube downgraded everything on the live stream, so maybe I got to see these particles. But I was just like, looks average to me. Some textures still look like some copy and paste to me. I'm like, I don't know. So, but that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm rocking with it. If y'all got anything y'all want to talk about or discuss about anything about that Destiny 2 event, just let me know. I'm gonna be in the comments, of course. I'm just putting something out there just to start a conversation, really, because I don't like that frame rate problem. I don't like how they split in the community. The clans, whatever. I mean, I feel like it'll work. I feel like it'll get people involved and get people that was not involved before involved now. It'll be all right. I just feel like sometimes what if these clans, I'm not like, how friendly are these clans really? How friendly is these? I mean, the community is a great community. I do feel like I feel like this community was probably one of the most chill, but it's because you had only dedicated guardians. You had only dedicated people. And it's going to be like, okay, now you're going to have this in the mix with the clans and stuff like that. And you got, I don't know. I mean, it's nice and it's going to be an option, but I'm still going to be picking up my 4s. I'm still going to be picking up the 6 that I want to raid with. It's just that, inclusion is important. Inclusion is important. That's how I end it. Inclusion is important. Frames is important. So just give me both of those and then I'll be straight. But yeah, let me know what y'all guys think in the comment section below. I'm out though. Peace.